Relentless. What's up everybody, how's it going? It's Burke, aka Dansgreat here. Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of the Final Fantasy X Pbirdman mod. We find ourselves back at the Monster Arena once again after defeating Evil Ochu in the previous session, and this is where we're going to be spending a fair bit of time and doing a lot of battles. Now before we get into those, there's some things I want to show you, some things I want to talk about, because it's been one of the most, like in terms of modding wise, as I understand it from Pbirdman's side, and from my own, it's been the most difficult period that we've had since we've started this whole thing and doing all the testing and all that stuff. So we're going to talk about all that stuff before we get into it, but the first thing I want to show you is Pbirdman said before you actually get into anything, you should attempt a free battle when he asks you, and just win or lose, it doesn't really matter, and just see what he has to say afterwards. So this is just like a little Easter egg before we get going. So I will hide what this battle's going to be, just as a little bit of, you know, to keep the intrigue. Because every single battle, as I understand it, looks different from what we're used to. Okay, so I've lost the battle, and here is what the trainer says when this happens. Last day, Dansgreat was right about you. Dingo's that way. So before you mention it, for some reason, I asked Pbirdman about this. He's not able to put in punctuation here. There's certain punctuations he can't put in, like full stops or something like that. So there's a reason why it looks the way it does. Obviously, it's not because Pbirdman's incapable of punctuating, but it's just because of the game files. But yeah, this cracked me up. Dansgreat's right about you. Dig goes that away. So just a little Easter egg for you guys before we get going. Okay, so that's that. What I will do is load up my most recent save, and there are a fair few things I need to go through before we get launching on our first Monster Arena battle. Okay, here we go. This is the save file from which I will be attempting these boss battles. Now, time to talk about what to expect and what's been going on behind the scenes since the end of my last session. So I beat Evil Ochu, and I made Pbirdman aware that I was ready to take on the Monster Arena battles. I sent him my stats. He's obviously been watching along, seeing what I've been doing. I sent him my stats, and he sent me a message saying that he was a little bit worried. He said that the stats that I've got, they're looking far too high to make the Guardians run part of this challenge a challenge. So let's have another look at this here. We got Guardians run. Now he's created these teams, which he's named brilliantly, and I can't wait to see what combinations he's got going here. I haven't checked them yet. But he said, unfortunately, it looks like your stats are too high, and most of these guys are going to be pretty easy. They're going to be pushovers by the looks of things. Now, one of the main reasons that's the case is because he gave me 10 strength spheres for a particular set of capturing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but we got 10 strength spheres. And if you guys remember, in that session where I did that and I fought the Remiem Aeons, I was saying to myself, I think this 10 strength sphere thing was probably a bad idea because it gave me too much extra strength. I used those on Yuna as well, who ended up getting way more strength than she should, and I kind of blew everything apart in the Remiem Temple. And from there I was already a little bit afraid that with the plus 40 strength that we got from those spheres, we might have kind of bypassed the difficulty of the early Monster Arena. So it's not going to be a problem for like the original creations and stuff, but for the early going, he basically calls me to be overkill. Now, there's obviously going to be a difference in playstyle and the way people do things. That's one of the things that's so difficult to mod for in the post-game. Now, when I said to Pbirdman, I feel like my stats were pretty natural, take away the plus 40 that you gave me, I feel like those stats were pretty close to natural for me. I mean, I didn't do anything particularly excessive to get those stats. So he told me that his intention when modding the Guardian run was to have players take these on when they sort of had the stats that they had like midway through capturing. So as you capture monsters and as you unlock these teams, that's when he was kind of hoping that you would fight them. Now the way I play this game, and the way I think plenty of other people play this game, is that I do my capturing in a block. So just as you guys saw in the live streams and all that kind of stuff, I will literally just go from Besaid all the way to the Omega Ruins and capture 10 of everything, and then I will fight what's in the Monster Arena. That's how I do things. That's how I've always done things. And I think because of the people watching this mod and who've watched me play like before, I think a lot of people will probably do something similar. So I said to Pbirdman, like, that's fair, okay, but I said I really don't think a lot of people are going to take those enemies on at the stats that you'd have, like when you basically finish the game for the first time. So when you're at like, you've just defeated Brass's Fire Leon, you're hanging around in the Omega Ruins. I said if you've got the sort of Omega Ruin stats for like random encounters, I think that's too low. That's not a reasonable expectation. So we had this problem where what Pbirdman intended, I don't think is going to be a realistic situation, and I think the stats are going to be too low for that. But the situation that he gave us and the way I played the game, I ended up with really high stats, and he said that's going to be overkill for what I prepared so far. So we were at this crossroads, and I said to him, well, personally, I think it's better for the bosses to be quote-unquote too hard than to be a cakewalk with these stats. I said if it's possible, I think you should go through the Guardians run and beefing them up, so beefing up those Beefy Besaiders, and try to make it so that you can't completely push over them with the sort of stats that I have now. He said okay, but it does come with some caveats. What we're going to see first of all here is that he said, in retrospect, having seen what became of the situation once you got the 10 strength spheres, I think we should take those away. So what I had to do was I had to go into my editor and I had to hack away 10 plus 4 strength nodes that I'd activated on the sphere grid. So that's what I went ahead and did. So my stats are a little bit nerfed compared to the last save. So Riku's back down to 54, Ty's back down to 105, Auron 110, Waka 97. So these are closer to the LP stats that I had. So these are pretty much your natural sort of stats. The only thing that's higher is the defense. We haven't taken away the defense nodes yet. That's something we'll see depending on how these battles go, because the battles are still untested by me. But the strength is gone. So the ability to do pretty much quad 9 damage with a break damage limit weapon on something that doesn't have like armor or anything like that, that is pretty much going to be gone. So that's one thing that we had to do. The second compromise here is that, let me just, before this section, I'll show you guys the grid once again. So yeah, we've got Beefy Besaiders, Kilika Garden Party, so these are all teams. And these are teams of random encounters that you've faced previously in the game, but they don't all have their original stats. Now, the only problem with this is that due to the way the game is coded and the way Pbirdman is able to mod the game, there's certain random encounters for which he can't give them like a really high amount of HP. So let's just say, for example, if you have a dingo from Besaid, he's not able to give that enemy like 100,000 HP. There's like a set limit on what he's able to give it, and it's around the 32,000 mark based on like technical coding shit that I don't understand. So that's the word that I've got from Pbirdman. There's certain smaller random encounters for which he's not able to give them like a large amount of HP. So that's one thing to consider. To make up for that, he's given them very high defense and magic defense. Certain things have been disabled, I'm told. So it's not just going to be a situation where you can go in and hack them down and take out all these enemies pretty easily. So that's one thing. The second thing is, the way that the mod works, he's not able to create duplicates of enemies in this situation. So again, let's just use the dingo as an example. He can't have the dingo in Besaid and then just create a brand new dingo for the monster arena that looks exactly the same but has like completely different stats to the one in Besaid. So because there's only one of them, whatever he does to one, he would have to do to another if he breaks certain limits. So if he goes over that HP limit, let's say, he'd need to create like a duplicate of that. So I might not have all of the technical information completely correct, but there's certain boundaries that he's had to operate within to create these teams for the monster arena. I really love the idea of the teams. I just hope that even like with these restrictions and the stats that I have, they're going to be tough enough to pose at least some sort of challenge. So that's what I needed to tell you guys before we get into it. So let's just see our situation now and see how we do. First of all, Yuna's back down to 38 strength. So let's have a look at the Aeons here. I just want to show you guys this as well. Much lower strength here. 120 I still think is pretty high, but it's definitely much lower than it was before. 195 for Anima is still very high. 161, 157, 255, 120. So the Remium Aeons will be a little tougher with these stats, but I still think you could probably take them out without too much difficulty. So that's the deal. So in the session, we'll be taking on the Guardian run. We'll see how it goes. If they still turn out to be a bit of a cakewalk, then me and Pbirdman, again, we'll have a look at it. We'll see if there's anything we can do. I really like the team idea. He really likes the team idea. So we'd like to keep that in if possible, because it's a different kind of look and it's a different kind of situation that we've not faced before. So I think we'll do our best to keep that in. if it does prove to be too easy, I think the best advice would be to go as Pbirdman has said and try to take these guys on the first opportunity you have to fight them, or maybe go in when you have less stats than I do. So these are a final look at the stats before we go in. And one thing I'm going to do here is, at the end of the Evil Ochu battle, you would have noticed that I got a break damage limit weapon for Titus. So normally what I would have done is obviously repeatedly done that battle until I got a weapon for someone other than Titus. And so what I did was hack in that weapon for Waka instead. So Waka now has a Grand Slam. So this is a weapon that you can get by beating Evil Ochu. And I gave him Zombie Strike. Apparently, I talked to Pbirdman, you can get break damage limit plus 3 free slots, but it's a very low probability. So to make it a slightly more realistic weapon that it could drop, I've given him this one. So this is the weapon that we have for Waka, and this is what I'll be using for the Monster Arena. So depending on the situation, I might have the old faithful team instead of Riku, Titus and Waka. I also got attack reels. I hacked this in for Waka as well. We can finally see how attack reels works in the mod. That's another thing. Let me quickly see what my options are for customization for Waka's weapon. I'll give him a magic counter as well and an alchemy. I mean, counterattack would have been nice, but I can't be bothered to farm teleport spheres right now. Okay. So Waka's got this, Ty's got that. I'll start him with his first strike weapon. And Riku has this. And I'll probably bring in Auron from time to time, depending on the situation. That's his weapon. Okay. I think we're ready to give this thing a go and see how we fare. I think, let me just check my items. I've got Auto Phoenix now, so I need my Phoenix Downs on point. Okay, I'm going to throw in a save here now that I'm ready. And we'll have our first attempts at these teams and see what they comprise of. I've made a backup of these saves, so I'm going to go back all the way to my first save and just start creating a new set of files here. Okay. It's time to rock. Let's get into it. Let's see what Pbirdman's been cooking up. He's been cooking up some Beefy Besaiders. Let's go. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. So I think the theme here is going to be he's going to pick one enemy from each of these areas and have like a couple or more, I guess, of others with him. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, there we go. So I did say he was going to do things to try and balance the fact that he can't make these guys have super stats. So that's one of the things he's done. No use. Does that mean we should still go with Riku here? I need to think about this. She's also struggling for HP as well. I think for now, in the name of tanking, we should have our 3 lads out here. See if they can hold on. Let me switch to... Might be able to get some counterattacks in. Excalibur. I guess I'm going to have to rely on a lot of Mega Potions here. I might have to farm those. Oof, 8,800. Oh, the Dingo is a normal one. That's funny. 9,000. I'm literally just about strong enough here. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. I don't think there's much use in buffing these guys right now. I'm better off just seeing how well Auto Phoenix works for me. Right. Okay. I'm gonna get an attack in. Wait, is that Waka's agility all the way down there? Whoa. Okay, that's bad. Right, let's begin. Only 1,000 damage. So this is what I mean. These guys, I don't think they have a huge amount of HP, but their defense is very high. So that's serious. And there's no use for cheap damage either. Oof. I mean, I'm thinking Heave does 8,800 damage. Even if I cheer 5 times, I'd need Protect and stuff as well. See, these guys not having the white magic abilities really flips the script now. Yeesh. Well, let's see if stuff like Armor Break works. Immune. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think... Let's use stuff like Sentinel. And try and really make use of this Auto Phoenix. I'm probably going to need a second person with it. One might not be enough here. Alchemy doing work as well. I'm going to unleash an attack reel soon. Now bear in mind, a lot of KOs means that we're not going to have much haste either. Something I've got to be careful of. I'm not sure what the situation is going to be with status effects. Okay, this is tough. They definitely seem beefy enough at the moment. I have no complaints about their beefiness. Right, let's start taking advantage of our speed here. It's going to take a long time like this, though. Let's just have him get a normal attack in for now. Okay, let's see that attack reels for the first time. Let's see if I can still get the 12 hits. Yeah, this one is so slow that like the emulation version runs so slowly that it's pretty easy to get. Now let's see what happens. Is it going to still be 12 hits truly? Oh wow. Okay, so on the Dingo it did 9,000 damage. I'm pretty sure at this strength level it would normally do more. Yeah, 9,000 with 97 strength, so I'm pretty sure he's lowered the damage constant. It must do less damage now than it did before. Okay. So I really got to go all in on trying to take one of these out as quick as possible, then I should be pretty safe. One thing I think worth checking here is, are they as beefy? Oh, we can't summon either. Haha. No Aeon Shields or Aeon Overdrive spamming allowed. That's a good move. See how we do with this. Maybe their magic defense ain't so hot. Oh. Is it because it's holy though? Bringing in Lulu's a big risk. But these are experimental battles. Let's just see how good Flare is. Okay. Flare's good. That's good to see. Now, if Titus gets taken out, we have a problem. So I'm going to defend here. Yeah, Auto Phoenix is really going to save lives here. Poor Lulu. Lulu's taking a real beating out there, folks. But she's charging overdrives, I guess. Okay. I mean, for Riku, there's almost no way she can damage. I've really got to save this sort of stuff for much later on. Wow. Okay. Let's keep the pressure on. Wow, only 4-5-1. Sheesh. I think in this monster arena we're really going to have to start to get Lulu up to speed as well. Oh, we learned Energy Rain. Nice. I really need another flare from Lulu. I've got to try and keep her protected. But hold on, no. I need Auto Phoenix. I've got to give Auto Phoenix to someone else as well, I think, in this situation. It's too dangerous to not. Yeah, not leaving him with much MP was probably not wise. Ooh, she survived that. Nice. Okay, that means Lulu gets a turn. This is good. Right, let's get another flare out of her. Once we're down to one behemoth, then we should be fine. But we've got to get there first. There you go. Okay. So I'm pretty sure they have the same HP as they do in their normal encounter, but as you've seen, they're way stronger. So that's going to be a theme for the Guardian run. But we've already had to switch it up here. No Riku featuring in this battle at all, pretty much. It's a shame Holy did no damage. But go Lulu. It's nice to see her putting in work from the first battle. That's good. We'll shell her up as well so that stun damage can't get her. Okay. Let's go. Not sure if Lulu survives this. Even she'd have to defend. That's unfortunate. That's just annoying. I really need her to use that flare. But until then, Orin can Sentinel here. Oh no, he can't. Magic counter, and have some of that too. Again, I'm trying to conserve use of stuff like Mega Potions here, because we don't have Healing Waters, which is a shame. Good job, Orin. I think with the next flare, it should die. Let's see. I think he should survive it with the Sentinel, right? Yes. Okay. Good. Do it. Yes. Okay. Beefy Besaiders are down. So definitely not a pushover. That's good. And that was only the first one. I'm sure there's going to be some that's harder than that. Sphere 4. Okay. But Lulu, I'm going to need to get up to speed, boy. She needs to help. She does have 37 sphere levels, which might be helpful. Might be. Just throwing that out there. With Tidus, what was the plan? What was I even doing with him? I think I was... Where is he? Yeah, I took him down Riku's path for agility, right? That's what I was doing. Yeah, okay. Something like that. Cool. 37. Okay, let's begin. I really think for Lulu the strength at the moment is not a factor. But as you can see, there's going to be battles where magic is going to be helpful. So that's definitely one way to switch it up. No. I need to find out how I'm going to get double cast. I think that's something I should invest in as well while I'm here. But Lulu's agility will improve fast here, which is good to see. And I mean, 7,000 with Flare in that battle was pretty respectable. It's just such an important part of the game, it really is. Like, I feel like these battles here, if they're done well and they're like of a good challenging level and they have good variety in them, they're going to keep you occupied for hours. It's like a long DLC kind of thing. You could be spending like 10 hours in here, you could be spending 20 hours in here. I don't know, maybe more. And if the battles are good, I don't think that's a bad thing at all. So you could get a lot of mileage from this section. That's why that's why I said to Pbirdman as well, if we need a bit of extra time, if we need to delay like a few episodes, like a few weeks worth of content, screw it, let's do it, because it's really, for me, it's one of the most important parts of the game. It really is. Because there's just so many battles here. Could really benefit. Okay, these little increases here are nice. Her HP is still really bad, but I could move her to the start of Riku's grid for an improvement in that as well, actually. Whoops. But we'll see how far we can get with these stats. Okay, how's that agility looking? 45, much better. Quick pockets is there now. Unless he removed double cast, I forget. Double cast, there it is. It's locked behind 5 level 4 key spheres. Now, how do we get those? I remember making a note somewhere based on what Pbirdman had said. Okay, so Pbirdman has said that for level 4 key spheres, the normal way in the vanilla version was to bribe Chimera Brains. But I made it immune in this mod, so I changed the Master Curl bribe from Warp Sphere to level 4 Key Sphere. Okay, that's something I need to invest in right now. I've got 1.3 million gil. There's a reason I have that much gil. So before we continue any further, I think now is a good time to make that investment. So let's bring Riku back into the fray. But how much HP do Master Curls even have? I'm going to throw in a save state here before this stuff. This HP is 13,000. I don't know if it's still 13,000 here. Let's bribe 10 times his maximum HP to see. Okay. So it needs basically 200,000 for it to be 10 times maximum HP. So we've got to give it another 70. See how it goes. Vanish. Wow. That sucks. Guess who's restarting that save? So I found out it has 19,999 HP, so I've got to bribe it. 200k at least. Let's see how many it gives. There you go. Slides away. And I need 5, remember. Give me 3. Okay. Fine. It's an expensive bribe. But I need that double cast. Double cast is no joke. It keeps Lulu competitive in this situation. Because she doesn't have a huge amount of magic. There you go. Right, here we go. How many do you get? 4. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Right, I'll deal with that. I can deal with that. Hopefully I didn't mess up the sync of the video. That's going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. So, Lulu is To be honest, not too far from where that is, but I'm just going to move her. I'll move her back if need be. For now, this is more important. A nice 8 level 4 key spheres. And to be honest, double cast flare is good enough. Like, even I don't need double cast Ultima right now. I'll live without it. If you really want to use magic against high level enemies, you need double cast. It's not really up for debate, I think. You will have to get this. Okay. And thanks to teleport spheres, I can teach Yuna the same thing fairly soon. So I think with her I'll have to backtrack a bit to get to Holy, and then we'll sort it out from there. Okay. At this stage, I don't know what to do with these guys. I guess I'll continue down this grid for now. Kimari, not going to use him at the moment. Poor Yuna, she came down all this way to get all the extra strength and defense, and all the strength part of it's completely gone. Poor girl. Same with Riku. I took her down here to get her the extra strength, but she's missed out on a fair bit of it. Okay, I think I can go back to business now. I think at the moment I'm going to actually go with this team. Lulu's obviously in big trouble here because of her HP, but I might give her... She's not going to be around long enough for... she doesn't have enough for Auto Phoenix anyway. We'll see how far we get with one Auto Phoenix, and then we'll go from there. Give her a stone proof to start. I mean, she does have a break MP limit. Armor. Right? Right? Yeah. With this one, I'd love to add ribbon to it, but when am I ever really going to get 99 dark matters for ribbon? Is that really ever going to happen? I'm just going to roll with this as her thing for now. How much MP does that give her? 342. That's not too bad at all, because she's going to be double casting. The MP is going to go fast. So we'll try and go with this for now. And we shall see how we do. I mean, Waka breaking the damage limit isn't really a big deal at the moment because his strength is pretty low. But we'll see. Let's fight the next one. Kilika Garden Party. What have we got here? Oh, Sandra Gora's. Okay, so I guess these appear in Kilika, kinda, so I get what they're coming from here. Right then. I guess confusion is going to be a problem here. So hold on. Because I know Waka has... Because I know Auron has a good armor here, I'm going to keep him in first. Let's see what kind of damage we got. $2,800. Ah, immune, of course. Now, let's not ignore this Grat, because it can confuse us. We don't want to be confused right now. Let's see. Lulu's got a double cast now. Costs 15 MP. Pbirdman doesn't want to make it too easy for you. Now these things used to be weak to fire. So it's got to be non-elemental, we'll see. 5,300, okay. I'll Sentinel because he's got the confusion protection. I think this is a good enemy to use Sentinel against. Look at him go. Gotta love Orin, man. What a beast. And of course double cast isn't as slow as something like Flare. That's another huge reason why it's important. I'm pretty sure they can't hang with me in this situation. I'm pretty sure they got the same steals they always do. Yeah. Keep the pressure on. There you go, overkilled as well. So as you can see, even with these stats, it's not too bad. But you've got to use your magic as well. If you don't use your magic, then it's a different story. Don't think there's much I need to do here. This battle's already won. Just out of interest, is Flare going to hit quad 9? Like I say, if the HP feels too low here, it's because you can't give them any higher HP. Okay, Lulu's been the star of the show so far. It's nice to see her being used in the monster arena. That's been my favourite thing about it so far. Normally it's just like maybe Jumbo Flan. That's about it. Go Lulu. No prizes? That sucks. Okay. Going pretty well so far. She's got first strike. Yeah, make sure they all have it. Let's see what we got next. Remember, the stuff I said applies to the Guardians run in terms of it potentially being a bit too easy with my stats. Veterans run is something different entirely. Something again worth noting, again, if you think, well, if your reaction to this is, well, the enemies that were here before, they were more difficult, so Strata Avis, Chimera Geist, and all of the others here. Those guys were more difficult than these guys, and they've been replaced, so that kind of sucks. Well, those guys are still in the monster arena. We are still going to fight them. So we might not be fighting them here, but obviously, hint hint, we're still going to be seeing them throughout the rest of our run. So that's what Pbirdman's told me, but exactly how they're going to appear, what combinations, I have no idea. So he hasn't like completely thrown away the enemies that you see here before. So I think he's turned this into a bit of a, this one being like a tier or two above the Omega Ruins encounters. So maybe a bit easier than the previous ones in the vanilla, but then he's able to make this one harder as a result, and this one harder, while reusing the enemies from here in a new way. So I think that's what he's been going for. With that being said, we've still got a lot of battles to do, and some of these might definitely trip me up. So let's see what we got. I think so far we haven't been hit with a lot of statuses. That's probably why as well. Oh my god. Seymour Natus, what on earth? Well, that's odd. What a team. Okay, well this could be very different, I think. Surely. Okay. Gonna get straight into it here. Lulu's pretty much gonna be double casting the entire time and maybe throwing in the odd white magic, but it's mostly gonna be double cast. I want to get rid of the Wendigos pretty quick. Remember, this could be a much stronger Natus. Oh! That critical was nasty. Alright, we could be in trouble here. So this is one way to... Ooh, to keep things interesting. These guys have pretty high defense, so... Yeah, clearly someone's not playing around. I'm gonna haste her again. This could be a game over here. Well, like KO. Let's see. Quad 9. Everything's quad 9. And Tyus doesn't get to use his... Okay, he does. Well, everything's quad 9 here, so... Auto Phoenix... I think someone's gonna have to... Someone else is gonna have to have Auto Phoenix here. No other way. Right, let's see... Only problem is, because of these guys' counter-attack, we're in trouble. Just take a risk here. Only 1,000. Only 484, look at that ultra high defense. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a defeat here, so that's good. So you're going to have to adjust between battles here. There you go, that definitely worked. Boom, that should wake you up. Thankfully, Tidus hasn't been picked on much here. Oh. Relentless. Okay. What can we do here? I want to see how much damage we do to Natus. I think that's worth knowing. I mean... Everything's quad 9, so we can't counter anything anyway. Only 3,000. He counters with a drain. With a quad 9 drain, no less, and that's a game over right there. Unless we get lucky. Ha. Here we go. So yes, thankfully, Pbirdman has upped his game. And now we have to think. Now we have to think. Ooh. That's nasty. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now... I feel like I can't go on until I've got some... Another Auto Phoenix user. I think I need a minimum of 2. So I'll throw in a save. And I think you used to have to bribe Ghost for it. So that's what I'll do. So thankfully I've made all this money previously, so I'm able to put it to use. That's what it's there for. I'm pretty sure this thing has quad 9 HP. Alright, let's see. Is it still Mega Phoenixes? I hope it is. It might have been changed. I haven't checked this one specifically. But we're going to need them. 33. Okay. That's all I need. Okay. Lulu's going to need some Auto Phoenix here. Okay, I'm not gonna add the Stone Proof for now. I'm gonna go in like this and just see what happens. So put in a new save. And we'll fight Seymour Natus plus his Wendigo buddies. I kind of wish he was in the middle, but there you go. Okay, so I gave Lulu Auto Phoenix. I haven't given her anything else. I'll see how these battles go, and I'll decide accordingly. Let's give those guys another go and see if we can do any better. The answer is unlikely. Now, one of the biggest factors of not having use is that we don't have stamina tonics. So Lulu's stuck with her 4,200 HP, which is a huge problem. But we'll see if we can overcome that. I really need to go all out on one of these guys to take them out. Just trying to think who the weak link is of this group. It might be Seymour, but he counters with that massive drain, but they all counter, right? so not really sure. I still think double cast flare against these guys is probably a good way to go. See, look at that. Even with Sentinel, it's doing quad 9 damage. It's completely unavoidable. It's insane. I mean, to keep Lulu alive as best we can, I'm just going to keep Sentineling. So it's become like protect Lulu at all costs. Except for when that happens. See, the trouble is, I think to make up for their low HP, Pbirdman's gone really crazy on the physical defense. So especially when you take the strength spheres away, then it really makes a difference. Oh. Okay, only 576 damage there, as you can see. So they have like 255 defense, these guys. I'm going to keep playing the same game until I can get rid of one of these Wendigos. I have to. He's not immune to that, is he? Oh, he is. Excellent. He's the one with ribbon, right? Or was it Riku? Yeah, I think he's the one with ribbon. That makes sense. Look at him go. Tyler's getting it all done here. Nice. He's doing his best. If I can give him Protect, he'll probably be able to manage. So these are very unorthodox battles compared to what you'd normally be doing here in the Monster Arena. For that alone, I think is exciting for me. Remember, this is like battle number 3 of like 14 or something. 16 maybe. So there's a lot to do. I wonder how many of them I'll get through in the session. Even if I get to halfway, I'll be happy. Right. I think Sentinel at the moment is my best shot because Tidus can survive a couple of hits. Well, it's not going to survive that. Ah, Provoke is a problem. Oh, what? Dude, it's hard enough to do damage. Good grief. I'm going to bring in Yuna for a Holy here. I've got to up the ante. Oh, what? Okay. Now things are going the other way. He's started to really restrict everything again. It's just Lulu magic damage or nothing at the moment. Because you've got no items and you've basically got no physical attacks. It's just your only choice is Lulu magic. I doubt every battle's like that, but there you go. That's a problem. But so far, all of these battles have gone the same way. Oh, okay, she got in. Nice. So this is a battle where Ultima definitely would have helped. I'm going to have to look into the Sphere Grid for Ultima here. It's 45 MP, so she can unleash a few of those in a battle. There you go, finally. Wendigo's gone. Starting to level the playing field now. Yeah, that's going to be a problem for her. well, no longer a problem for her. Okay. Gonna throw in a cheer. And single punch, please. Oh, had to be the double. Okay. Titus is missing him a lot. Okay. I might just use that X potion here. I'm going to X potion, then I'm going to Sentinel. I want to leave Natus on his own, but I've not managed to make much progress so far. Oh no, if this hits... Oh, I got a bit lucky here. If that hit Lulu, then I think it would have been a game over. Provoke is horrible, man. One thing Pbirdman did mention is that obviously with all of these combinations he's not able to check for every single possible attack combination, every single camera angle. So there can be some times when maybe the camera angle spazzes out or they overlap each other or something like that, but he's done his best to have nothing crazy happen. Because there's literally like hundreds, maybe thousands of combinations that could occur here. But so far so good in that regard. There's been nothing like graphically really weird happening. I'm just curious to see how much energy rain does. Then again, at this stage, I really need to wake her up. She's not going to wake up otherwise. Someone got to wake up. I forgot what armor she had on. I thought she'd be stoneproof. And return favor. But now Seymour's going to get 2 turns in a row. Is he? No, he's not. Good. Just got to hang in there until Lulu can take out Wendy. I mean, we can do some damage to Seymour with a physical attack. But Lulu just can't get a turn in right now. And we've got Provoke coming next, so we have to be careful. Oof, so many criticals. Yeah, Lulu just cannot get in for a turn. And I mean, with these guys, there's no like armor break or shit like that. Okay. I really need Lulu to get this turn. Provoke's coming next, so it could be dangerous. Yeah, if this next turn hits Lulu, we're in trouble. Yeah, I think it hit Lulu. Yeah. Wow. Gonna have to use one of those Mega Phoenixes. That's the worst combination. Just cannot get Lulu to get a turn in. Seriously. Wow, Heiska has no effect on the next set of turns. Are you kidding me? Wow, it doesn't kick in until the one after these. That sucks. You see, because Holy doesn't work, I have no other play here. I feel like maybe he can survive something with Shell. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh no, bad. It's game over. Yep. It's got Shell though. But yeah, that provoke really fucks you up. 8,400 with Shell and multi-firer. Yeesh. There you go. I had a better run, but it wasn't good enough. Managed to take. It's Lulu got picked on too much there. She really couldn't unleash the rest of those double casts. But you still get to keep what you defeated. Ah, that's good. Okay. I'm not going to change anything really. I think that was just unlucky. There's not too much more I can do in that situation because it's more about provoke than anything else. Just make sure I've got enough Phoenix Downs. I've been using them a lot. Yeah, of course it's immune to all of that stuff. Try the Sentinel. Just got to try and give Lulu one more shot here. Nope. If she gets picked on too much, you don't have a chance with this one, because she is the only person that can get it done, and she doesn't have the agility to get 2 turns in, so she always has to be on the front line after using her double cast. Well survived. Well survived, my friend. Well, just in case he receives a single punch. Of course, what you're also noticing here is because it's 3-on-3 for a lot of these battles, it's hard to... That's unlucky. It's hard to keep up because obviously, because we're 3-on-3, we're getting constantly bombarded. That'll wake him up. Yeah, Titus keeps getting these turns, but he's just going to get counter-attacked to oblivion. So again, we'll see if we get lucky. It's got to happen at some point. That's a good start. That's a bad start, actually. Yeah, that's the worst start. Yep, worst outcome. Absolute worst outcome. That sucks. Just trying to think to what extent I could potentially win using counterattacks. And should I maybe have Yuna out here to always use a null spell? I feel like I have to stop Seymour from taking someone out using the multi spell that he does at the beginning. I feel like that's one of the few things that I could do. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Bad choice. Counter attacks are flying. Right, okay, she ended up somehow with this, but just as luck would have it, is when she was bloody silent, so one of them's gone to waste. Ugh. What are the odds? That's annoying. I could have been well underway to taking out the first Wendigo here. Alas. Yeah, and Yuna doesn't get a turn before Seymour. That sucks. Oh well. I always forget that she's never going to make it anyway, because she's always going to get double punched after her double cast. So here, there's not really anything I can do. If Yuna can't get a turn in, then tough shit. Yep, good choice here. Right, Lulu's got another shot at this, that's good. After this one, all she needs is one more double cast flare. Oh, okay, she got it. That's quick. That's good. Okay. It's not too bad. I can manage here. That's well defended. That's well defended. Remedy for you. I just can't get Yuna to have a turn right now, but that's okay. Right, you go for the Sentinel again. And let's get to work on the next one. No. No, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If she knew Ultima here, it would have made things different. So if I keep struggling here, I might look into getting Ultima for Lulu. It's a shame he can't survive the second, but fine. He needs a cheer to have a chance of surviving the second. Below quad 9 for the first time. Okay. How shall we do this? Got to make sure Lulu doesn't get shattered. Fine. Fine. Okay, here we go. Another chance to double cast. Lulu really working hard here. Yeesh. Just brutal with them counters, man. Okay. Wendy bro. What came last time? Silence. This time is sleep, right? Okay, Lulu's one turn away here from being able to give us a chance in this battle. I mean, Seymour's next forms could well be too difficult for us to deal with. I don't know. Missed. Nice. Bastard. Okay. It was lightning last time, right? Shit. Is it water or fire now? I'm gonna go with both. Okay, she's quick. And then I'm gonna give Tidus a protect. And hope for some luck here. Okay. Now, who's this going to hit? Okay. Miss, that's good. I think Ribbon protects him from that. Right, hopefully this is it. The second one. Perfect. Okay. So, for the first time now, we're in with a shot. We are in with a shot, my friends. Okay. Lulu and Yuna's HP scare me a lot. A lot. Just thinking, what can I do here to help out? If only he knew focus. I didn't want to waste Lulu's turns for that, but I might potentially use some overdrives here, so I'm going to do this. So it's fire coming next, got to watch out for that, and then ice after that. Alright, here we go. That's a no. That's a yes. Okay. Coming up next is Blizzara. Let's try the Lancet, see what she can do. Might die from the counter, but okay, that's not bad. And a null shock. Really pulling out all the stops here. Trying to stay alive. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. Let's go for it. Do some damage. Okay, this is over 10,000, I think. Well, 9,000-ish. I'll get a double cast flare in as well. She has shell, right? Oh no, he's immune to magic. Am I going to get double drained in response? Yeah. Okay, so I think it'll be time to swap Lulu with Auron in that sense. Gain back most of the HP. He's like, no, I'll get both back, thank you very much. 9,700. Back up to full HP, basically. Okay. I mean, is it the case that we should only attack with overdrives then? That might be what we're looking at here. Or magic counters. That's also another interesting one. Okay. So we've got to give nothing away here. Trying to think, is there anyone else with magic counter? Actually, I think it's Waka that has magic counter. So let's wake her up. Let me just double check here. Okay. Armor wise, auto med, stone proof, zombie proof. That's not bad. That's a workable combination. Gonna do it with counters. Alright, here we go. Only problem is here, we're going to get drained. So, got to be very careful. Let's not attack when provoked, please. Okay. Just keep being patient here and just wait for my opportunity to end this thing. I've got two people that can magic counter here, so that's what I'm banking on. No Blaze. And I will be using attack reels with Waka if I get a chance, because remember, we've got multiple forms here. She's the only one. I need to check what her armor is. There you go, that's good. It's back to Null Frost. I'm going to get Shell on everybody soon as well, ready for the next phase. Well, Shell and Protect if I can. Okay, really going for this here. Just trying to stay 2 steps ahead. He's got auto med. Sort yourself out, son. Get that attack. Oh, come. I was thinking to myself, should I use aim? And my answer is there. Okay, fine. Ugh. I don't think sentineling makes any difference at this stage. And the drain damage is going to outdo anything that I do here, so I don't really have a choice but to wait. I'm trying to remember, I don't think it counted the Lancet, right? Let's check. Well, that's another Hasker. Better than nothing. Missed everybody. Oh. That was a waste. Didn't think I'd be back on the null spells, man. Alright, here we go. Let's see it. Never hits Titus with that one. Okay. I mean, we're doing okay. Only problem is the overdrive gauge isn't charging. That's our only bad thing. But other than that, we're doing okay. These will help against Meteor, if that is the next form, if it's going to be identical to the storyline version. I think Yuna doesn't have Null Tide. I'm gonna... Should I switch back to the Arc Sword? No, because I need the counter attack. So I'm gonna have to keep using up the MP here to keep people hasted. Okay, I need to try and hopefully get down to the second form now. This one hit Yuna though. No counter attack. He had the first turn. Just got himself a free heal. That's the worst possible outcome right there. That set me back. It's so hard to do damage to him again. All of those cheers are gone, the aims are gone, everything's gone as well. That sucks. There's literally nothing I could do about that. Oh, shit. I mean, can I zombie myself? Is that something that's wise? Does anyone have a zombie strike weapon? At this stage, I feel like I need to start screwing around with some different options. I don't think you can like afflict zombie as a... The only way is with zombie attack, and these guys are too strong. It'll kill anybody that he uses it on. So it has to be one of my weaker characters that has zombie strike, which is nobody, I believe. So I'm trying my best to think outside the box, but it's... Zombie attack. He has protect, right? Okay, well... I mean, why not? Let's just try it. Oh, he's got ribbon. I'm such an idiot. I have the right idea, though. It did 4,000 and something damage, so... Hold on. I have a plan. To try and get him to hurt himself. With that drain. Attack him with a team of zombies. That's unorthodox for you. I'm fucking trying my best. Seriously, I'm doing everything I possibly can here. And it's just not working. I just need to zombify one of my own characters, but their strength is too high. What can I do? I just need to give someone like Yuno Zombie Strike. I'll try a few more. If it doesn't work, I'm going to have to give up this battle and come in with a Zombie Strike on a weak character. That's the only way to get it consistently. I'm really trying to jump through hoops to make it happen with this one. It's just not. I'm close to giving up now. I am close. He's missed himself 3 out of 4 times. And the one time he did hit, I think it went critical. So you guys calculate the odds of that happening. Work. Yeah, I have to quit this spell. I can't make it happen. Yeah, so the only 3 people that know zombie attack are the ones that are too strong. They just kill everybody. So, the final option here, my friends, is to try and sentinel with him. Maybe he can protect one of his fellow peoples. Maybe that's a way. I don't know. This battle's taken over like half an hour at this stage, and I've just been stuck on this phase for like 25 minutes of it. Yeah, we've got no Auto Phoenix in there now either. Okay, so I've given up on this. I've decided to go another route. I'm just going to purely go down the overdrive route. I've had enough of this shit. So yes, you can zombify your characters to do it, but for some reason I'm incapable of zombifying my own characters for some strange reason. So fuck it. Like, if I try and do it, I either miss, like Waka's missed everything. He's pretty much missed everything. And it's just, yeah, it's just some bullshit. So I'm tired. I'm just going to unleash overdrives as they fill up, because someone's going to take quad 9 damage every time here. If Titus is that guy, then we'll revive with one of these guys. I don't care at this stage. There you go. Okay, switch forms now. And yes, it is Meteor form. So now we're going to die. This is what I wanted to see. I spent like a lot of time faffing around. It did 20,000 damage. Well, so much for that. If I do it using counterattacks, then would I even be able to... I think the only way to do it is to stop it skipping forms, and to do that I would need to have it kill itself with... Zombie Strike. Right? Yeah, so for now I'm gonna skip that one because I'll need to make more adjustments to beat that one. It's taken me a long time and I've got nowhere. So I'm gonna reload my save and go from there. So it seems like Concrete doesn't give a shit about Ribbon. So I'm not sure. Well, that's a bit unfair. Well, Concrete isn't always. Fuck that. That was just unlucky. Honestly, they distribute their attacks so beautifully that I had no chance. That's the turn he got it to work. And that's the turn where it didn't matter anyway. There you go. He finally pulled off the perfect moves. And we're done here. Ugh. Why is he still going? Oh, because he has to have the next turn. Because it took me about 64 hours to try and zombify myself, I lost track of the turns and I fucked up. That's just stupid. I don't like that at all. Yeah, screw this battle. I'll come back to it later. That's just so dumb. Like, he missed himself about 10 times in a row. And he just hit himself at like the worst time. That just sucks. What I want to see is where is Ultima and how does one get to it? How many more locks have I got to break? Breaker of chains. I'll need 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I do have 3 and I did teach myself Lancet. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're up in the ante here. I am up in the ante. I will get my revenge. I always do. Anyone who watches me play these games, it's like it's the thing, man. I always get my revenge. So what I need to do is I need to get Lulu, and I'll get Yuna. Just a few enough sphere levels, literally just like 4, so she can get to this Ultima. And then we're going to be rolling. How much longer till you're rolling? Okay. So, did a few battles against the Adamantoids. I have 4, which is not going to quite be enough, actually. Everybody else got 5, she got 4. Damn it. Didn't realise that. Actually, wait, it is enough. Okay, good. Good. So I put them level 4 spheres to good use here. She finally becomes a magic powerhouse. Excellent. Okay. Might as well cash in this little bit of extra here. I think we'll need to learn full life eventually. I'm sure there's going to be a battle where Pbirdman disables like items or something, but for now. Okay, that's a nice little boost here. I mean, of course, I could just take like another hour or 2 to up my stats and come back again, but that's no fun. Okay, let's start again. Again, for the first stage, this is still the better way to go for now. Okay, throw in another save here, and now, it's funny, the first 2 were fairly easy. I mean, there wasn't really much to it, but the third one, suddenly the difficulty was like 4 times harder. Okay, now I can get Lulu back in. But because of Seymour's drain, she'll die anyway, so with this situation, it doesn't really help. But let's see, the first time we've seen Ultima in the playthrough, only took 128 hours. Okay. At least it hits everybody. And no counter to Ultima. That's interesting. That really unlocks this battle to some extent. That's interesting indeed. Okay, good. We'll be able to get to Seymour only much more quickly now. much more quickly. Right, here we go. Are we on to Meteor? Yes, we are. If this Meteor wipes everybody out, then no hard feelings. We're just not strong enough. We'll just have to up our game. Yeah, it wiped everybody out. So if even with Protect it wipes everyone out, then, well, you're fucked. There's nothing you can do here. Maybe with 5 times Cheer you could perhaps bring it under, but I'm not seeing it. The only thing I could think of in that scenario is maybe you could get multiple drains in, so he could hit himself for like multiple quad 9s, and that could take us through to the final form. So I could bypass it like that. That's the only thing I'm thinking. It seems very specific, but it could work. It could definitely work. I'd have to be very careful in how I construct my turns, but it could happen. There's literally not an armor here that helps him at all. Let's do that. Okay. So we'll start with this again. Okay. Let's do it again. Wait. Then again, last time it kind of worked out pretty well. Okay. So we'll try one more thing against Seymour before we give it up. It's already been like a over 2-hour session and I've managed to just do 2 battles. This Seymour one's really messed me up. So because of the lack of counterattacks, Lulu can really get it done pretty quick. Okay. Keep the pressure up. Those guys are going to use cures on the next turn anyway, so they shouldn't even get a turn in like this, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Right, here we go. So there should be no one dying from this, hopefully. That's a bad option. So yeah, we can take them out without them getting a single turn. That's pretty badass. 15 plus 45 is 60. I could just use 45 to take them out anyway, so screw it. There was a delay, I forgot about the delay. I shouldn't have done it, but fuck it. I don't need to pinch MP in this battle, but it's all good. Right, now the fun begins. Alright, let's go. Great. Gonna have to use like some sort of combination of I might have to get Walker involved again because I can't use I can't use shit like Sleeping Powders, even though that would have been probably too risky. But you get what I mean. Oh, nice. Okay. How shall we do this? Start cheering. I mean, even though it's going to wipe us out, most likely, I still want the Protect and the 5x cheer if I can do it. At least this way there's no... Oh no, I used that turn wrongly. No, I made a mistake. I'm going to trust in the fact that Tyre stays alive here. Yeah, Lulu's got some sort of protection. I'll leave her in. No. But we can sacrifice Lulu, it's okay. I got too carried away, I got excited when Tidus got... It's still fine. It's not going to switch to the Meteor stage just yet. So we'll manage. No Blaze. Yeah, things are going to happen very quickly here. Okay, well that actually was a great move. That was a fantastic move. Wow. That was actually the best thing that could have happened. Well, we've kind of been reset here. Yeah. Okay, fine. Same deal. We should be back to ice, I think. Got to never lose track of that. Do I protect? No, I do not. Okay. I'll keep trying. There you go, finally. That's good. If only that hit Tidus, that would have been good. So hold on. He still doesn't have Protect yet. Wait, what? Oh, did Naltide miss her for some reason? What? Okay. Again, don't know what happened there. I think now and then your null spells miss for some reason. Just not letting me get set up. And now someone else is going to die. Just something always seems to go wrong with this battle. I just can't get it to go the way I want it. Once you go out of sync once, it's just this constant catch-up. Like here, because of that, you've got two people that lost their haste as well now. And Yuna just keeps getting picked on. So again, it's slipped away again. Until Yuna gets that turn in, we're fucked. I think that's been the biggest problem. Zombie attack just doesn't hit. I'm going to have to swap him for Waka. Wow. Okay, finally got a bit lucky. Right, now we're swinging back a little bit. It's really been to and fro, man. Tyus doesn't have Protect, therefore he will die. Fine. I have Silence, so I can't use Cheer to make my turn worth something. Right. I use Null Tide. Yuna died. Next move is Fire. Yuna died. Yeah, I think that was a critical. You see how this just messes up everything? I had my pretty strategy, it just hasn't worked one bit. What I want is relatively simple, but it's just... you need too much luck to get it. Okay, we're giving ourselves a chance again here. There you go. Null Tide. No, it missed Tidus. I've been doing this battle for well over an hour and it wasn't really missing. Look at this bad luck happening. Okay, so this is the second one. Here we go. Right, big time damage done to Seymour there. Now, let me just think about this. No, Walkthroughs was the last one. No Blaze. Okay, I'm ready for this. Perfect. I think I just need to survive this meteor, right? But because it's meteor every single turn, it's like it's gonna be extremely tough. And it's gonna get 2 turns. So if I defend, nah, it wouldn't work. I can't push him to get a quicker turn. Just wondering if with like an overdrive I can bypass the Meteor stage. I think it's worth a shot at this stage. It's got to be a bit all or nothing here, I think. Because even if I survive Meteor, nothing changes. I'll have to use a Mega Phoenix. And then it will be Meteor on the next turn and it will take everybody out anyway. So I've got to go for it here. If I can get to the third form, then things might change. This is fairly big damage as well. Okay. I feel like Seymour will be immune to Holy again. I don't really have an overdrive to fire at it. But yeah, Auron's about 6,000 turns away here, so that's not going to happen. Only thing I'm thinking here is if I did manage to bypass the next phase, then maybe I'm in with a shot. It's a big decision here. I kind of wish I had an attack reels right about now. I would have definitely been able to bypass if I had the attack reels. Shit. I'm gonna go with Waka here. Give him another cheer, but I think that's only 2 in total. Probably not going to be enough, but fuck it. Right, if it's still Meteor, then we're screwed. Oh, it's the flare phase. I did bypass it. This is literally what I was going for. Oh, that's so good. I think. Yes! Did it! Woo! That was clutch. Okay, that's a relief. Wow. So there you go. That's a difficulty spike if you wanted one. Whoa. Sheesh. Okay. So I wanted to have 2 zombies there, but 1 proved to be good enough. So I'll save again. I'll stick with this team. I do want to see what's next. I'll probably have to end the session here because it's already been a long time to beat that one. It took me a while to refine and figure that one out.